My name's Glenda Ceasor. I was born in Dominica, raised in England, and I live in Hackney. I came to England when I was 3 months old. We moved to Hackney in 1967, and I've been here all my life. My childhood was good. As I grew up, I became a mother very young. Becoming a mother young didn't stop me. I still continued my education. I got older. I had 2 more other children, and I had made up my mind while they were at school that I would go and do temporary work, and I started in administration and escalated up until I got into the NHS, doing part-time work in NHS and administration. I've got 4 adult children. My eldest is my daughter. She's deaf. And I've got 3 boys. I've got 11 grandchildren and 1 on the way.
In 2010, thousands of documents were destroyed by Theresa May. She was the head of Home Office at this time. How do you feel about that? Because it basically meant that there was no proof of people being actually British citizens, even though they'd been here since they were children.
It was annoying because remember, I've been here all my life, so being a young mother, I didn't think about holidays. I thought about making a home, developing myself, and getting my children to the level that I wanted them to be at, where they wouldn't have to ask anybody for anything. So in 1998, my mum passed away in Dominica, where I'm originally born from, and I had to search for paperwork. So I didn't have a passport, I didn't have a birth certificate, and I wasn't able to travel to go to see my mum. But I thought, well, I've got children, so obviously I can get paperwork easily. But I found out, no, that's when I was told you're not British, and I was arguing with them, what do you mean I'm not British? Of course I'm British, I've been here all my life, I speak, don't I sound British, don't I? It still was, nothing could be done because there was nothing to prove to them that I was actually here. So I didn't have anything. As I got older, even trying to find documentation on me, I couldn't find. It came out in the news that they had actually destroyed a lot of our people. You're thinking, wait a minute, we're here. How can you destroy something on us, but you've got things on the royal family? So what are we? Don't we matter? And it was hurtful because you feel as if you're an alien and you really don't belong, you know.
In your own words, how would you describe the phrase Windrush scandal?
I call it a hostile environment scandal, because it's hostility that we had to form. The Windrush, yeah, you can put it underneath that. I don't, but they've given it that name, so I'll adopt that name and be the campaigner and a survivor and a victim. What I would say to the Home Secretary is that this is a responsibility that she has had to take on, which is the fault of the government as a whole. Theresa May should have done and sat with us, the victims, the survivors, and apologized to us for putting us in this position, because it's affected a lot of elderly people who should be retiring now and who should be sitting down. So some of us are dying because the stress is still with us, and it's not something that's ever going to leave us. Being kicked out and turfed to one side, and we did nothing wrong. The motherland should have been protecting us, but they haven't protected us. You've just abandoned us and chucked us to one way. So of course we've been abused and used, and we are the ones who also helped your system to fix up your system. Don't be frightened to reach out and grab the help. I'm part of a Windrush Action Group, which is made up of strictly Windrush survivors and victims. So we understand what others are going through, trying to amend things so this doesn't happen for future generation. This mistake is not made again. I hope people can be strong and have faith, because we can get through this.